Anyways, let's start with the challenge. So of course the first levels are going to be very boring. Yeah, let's just skip to the interesting parts. I don't want to talk about boring things. On day levels there's nothing really much you can do except spamming pea shooter, and the only strategy I can think of is like try planting pea shooter until the last second possible, so that way you have more sun. Also, keep an eye on bucket heads and pole vaulting zombies. That's like the only two real threats on this. So we're not doing conveyor belt levels. I just don't think they are really fun to play on seed limiting challenges, and you cannot change my mind on that. Go do your own video or something. Woo, night. You have Puff Room. If you have watched any PvC challenge, you probably know what's up. Yeah, all levels are possible with Puff Room. No, I'm not going to show all of them. Let's just skip to the pool levels. Okay, time for pool. How the hell are we gonna defend the pool? There are only 2 lawnmowers defending the pool, and we cannot choose Lilliput because then we have nothing to kill zombies with. And if we choose any attacking plan, then pool zombies are gonna kill us. And we don't have anything that covers multiple lanes and kills zombies, right? Right? Okay, so yeah, with us you can pretty much beat this level with Cherry Bomb. Only Cherry Bomb. And I also try to make the waves as realistic as possible while still giving me a lot of advantage. Here is how the task handles it. You cherry the first 2 waves, then the next 2 while you let a zombie take the lawnmower, and then you let the next waves die to lawnmowers. No, with this timing, the zombies on pool will activate the lawnmower after wave 8, which means we are only gonna worry about ambush zombies on the final wave. You also cherry a pool zombie behind the other 2, and on the last wave you cherry the lanes without mowers alongside with the ambush zombies, and everything else has a mower or has the grace time of a mower. Time for the next level! Oh fuck, there is no way I can do the same for a level with 2 flags. That means we are gonna have to rely on something a little bit more cheesy. We are gonna rely on the premise that there is a chance that through the entire level, not a single zombie spawns on the pool, which is astronomically unlikely, and you'll probably have to reset out for a few million of years. But there is still technically a chance. So, we are gonna make zombies not spawn on pool. No, we are only doing this for levels that truly require it. So now we finally unlocked Repeater, but there is a slightly little problem. How the hell are we gonna deal with snorkel zombies? Well, on this level the minimum of snorkel you can get is 2, one on wave 11 and the other one on the final wave. And you have 2 lawnmowers on the pool, so you probably know where this is going, right? Yep. After a few tries and a long while, a snorkel finally goes into the bottom mower, and the last snorkel, the one in the final wave, goes on the top one. Finally. Okay, so now there are 3 flags and snorkel zombies, and also bucket heads and pole vaulting zombies. And all of them spawn very early on the level, so we don't have the DPS to deal with anything. So, what's the solution? Well, the only thing I can think of is what I like to call limiting zombies. Let me explain. Technically, Special zombies aren't forced to spawn on the level until the last wave. That means through the entire level you cannot get snorkels. Well, except the final wave, of course. Unless it's an introduction level, but that's an exception. So, by limiting zombies, we are guaranteed to get a seed where a specific zombie spawns until the last wave. So, we limit the spawns of buckets, poles, and snorkels. This feels a little bit cheaty, and honestly, it kinda is. But what do you expect from a 1 seed slot challenge? It's still not that easy because we have to get to the final wave and survive the final wave with only what? 5 repeaters? You can do it, so. On the next level, I didn't have to use any scumming methods to complete this, just goes to show how easy the game is. Then for 3-7, I limited Snorkel, Sunbunny and Buckethead, pretty much the same as 3-4. 3-8 is kinda like 3-3, but with Dolphin. 2 Dolphins are forced because it's an introduction level, so you use 1 pool cleaner per Dolphin zombie. And finally, for 3-9, I limited pole vaultings, bucketheads, dolphin zombies, and some bunnies. Probably a lot of zombies to limit, but hey, there you go. Alright, time for fog. There are 2 types of levels on fog. The ones with 1 flag and the ones with 2 flags. Let's start with the ones with 1 flag. Now you may be asking, truly, how the hell are we gonna defend the pool this time? Well, we don't have sun, and the only thing we can choose is either Seize Room or Puff Room. And if we choose Seize Room, well, we are dead. And if we choose Puff Room, well, funny thing, you don't need to actually defend the pool on 1 flag levels, especially if you have pool cleaners. We didn't see this on the pool stage because there aren't any levels with both pool cleaners and 1 flag. So how does it work? Well, we just speed up the waves, so by the time the first pool zombie goes in, at the final wave, we still have the pool cleaners ready. Honestly, it's insane that this works, just goes to show again that this game is really easy to play. Also, shout out to Future equals Slotmeat for being the first, I think, of beating this kinda level like this. There aren't really any difference between 4-1, 4-3, 4-6 and 4-8 except the special zombie. So here is a quick look on how I killed the specials. Just use mower. A push room is enough. Just use mower. Okay, so now for levels with 2 flags. Of course our little strategy is not gonna drag for 20 whole waves. So, remember what we did for 3-2? Yeah, time for no zombies on pool again. This makes the levels kinda a joke, but there aren't really any other options here, not even cherry bomb because, well, we don't have sun. Anyways, if you would like to see all levels, I'm gonna leave a video with everything uncut in the description. Maybe not when I release this video, but soon. Bonus level time! We are doing base breaker cause why not? There are 3 rounds on Base Breaker. On the first one you have more squashes than zombies, that's pretty easy. On the second round you have to use your squashes smartly, so you can squash all zombies on just one lane. And on the third round you don't have squashes, but you should have all your mowers, so just break all bases and let all zombies take the mowers. Roof levels time. Cabbage Bolt is enough to complete 5-1 and 5-2 and 5-3. Yeah! And for 5-4, you're gonna have to limit football zombies. That's easy. And then on 5-6, you want the minimum amount of catapult zombies, which is not that unlikely, just 2 of them. On 5-7 you limit catapult zombie. Honestly, I find it really funny that 2 cabbage bolts are enough to kill most of the zombies on roof. It just goes to show how easy the game is. Again, for like the 4th time, if it wasn't clear enough. Oh no, Gargantuar! Since this is an introduction level, one Gargantuar will always spawn after the first flag, and we cannot kill it with just cabbage bolts. So, time to gamble! Colonel has the chance to kill the Garg if you're quite lucky. And since I'm a little bit lazy to gamble all my time on a level like this, I'm just gonna beep. Alright, time for the last level of the challenge, Fight 9. We are gonna limit Bucket and Catapult Zombie. Gargantuars don't need to be limited because they already spawned just on the last wave anyways. So, enjoy the challenge! Well, that's it. PvC is technically possible with 1 seed slot, but you need absurd RNG for certain levels. Although other levels were quite easy, honestly. I'm surprised to say it. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I end the video right now.